Hey guys, it's the Lego Detective, and you may have seen my triple Boba Fett bootleg video. One of them is Jango Fett, but yeah, so that was a bootleg video that I did. I mentioned that I had ordered some bootlegs off of AliExpress, and I have more. I have tons more. I'm gonna have like 6 or 7 videos by the time that I'm done reviewing these. So in this video, we're gonna be reviewing some Batman-based villains from Batman. And it was kind of weird because I ordered Killer Moth, but they also threw in Superman, so I guess, yeah, it's kind of weird. So we'll have 3 figures to review, and I just got 2 Heath Ledger Jokers, just in case if one of them had a printing error. And I did order more, but before we get into this video, I just want to say my disclaimer about bootlegs and whatnot. I consider a bootleg to be an exact copy. So, for example, this Heath Ledger Joker is a bootleg. It is the exact copy of prints and pieces of official Lego. However, something such as, and I use this as an example in my my Boba Fett video, this Big Fig version of Venom, this is a knockoff. I consider knockoffs to be, they're still copying official Lego parts, but they're not doing Lego designs. Lego never made a Big Fig Venom. Another example would be this Deadpool, which they're using Lego parts and designs, and Lego has done Deadpool, but they have not done this version of Deadpool. So, that's my disclaimer. So, all 3 of these figures look to be just bootlegs because they're exact copies. So, we're going to start with the Joker. I'm just going to make sure that all the printing looks good. Because, yeah. This one looks a bit messed up. Yeah, the other one looks better. So, I'm just going to be doing this Joker. Just because I ordered some of these figures. I ordered multiples of because I didn't want to get like one that was miscut or the printing wasn't applied correctly or something. So there we go. That's my explanation for you. So here's his body, and this head is very stiff. Oh, this one's actually kind of loose. That's good because the other one's, the hair is stiff though. Yeah, that hair is very stiff actually. And the head seems to already have some stress marks, which is not good. Let's just see. There we go. So this is a bootleg by Pogo Bootlegs. And from what I've heard, Pogo pieces are, the plastic is not the best. The pieces are either way too loose, which is the case of these legs, which are really loose, or they are way too brittle, which is probably the case with this hair and pegging in some of these hands. Okay, so here's the figure. Looks very nice. There, I was able to get it off. So yeah, this guy's other face is a bit messed up. You can see the mouth, the red was a bit misprinted, but that's pretty much fine. And also the arm, you can see there's like a nick there. I'll just quickly stick this on the minifig spinner right there. And just quickly give you a 360 of him. You can see that one of the arms, it's kind of sticking out. And I'm going to have to replace that arm. I think I'm going to have to open up the other one. But I'll do that later off screen. And now we have our double pack of basically Killer Moth and Superman. So I'll open both, but I'll review each one. So I don't know why they sent me this Superman, but it actually looks to be more of a knockoff because it doesn't look like something Lego would do. So I'm just going to build this Killer Moth, which is kind of interesting because its face is not the same face that they did for the official Lego Killer Moth, which is kind of weird. This one is really weird looking. The official one shows an actual human head, but wearing goggles. This one is just a really awkward face. And this guy feels really good. I believe it's from Pogo. I might be wrong, but it feels much better. If it's from Pogo, it's much better than some of the other Pogo bootlegs that I've opened, which has only been a few, but it still feels much better. And he has this weird gun, which I haven't owned this type of launcher before, so that's kind of interesting for me to own one of these. Feels better than the stud shooter, but that just maybe because this is a bootleg and the official Legos are different. But there is Killer Moth, and I have to say, I am very impressed with the quality on this figure. Actually, wait a second. So you can see that the hips right there are different, and his hand isn't pegged in. So I actually think that this is a bootleg by XINH, which is another bootleg. Alright, so my phone cut out. But anyway, as I was saying, so XINH is actually another bootleg company, which I've heard the plastic quality is much better, but the printing is a bit worse. So I'm going to have to see, because this is actually very good quality plastic. The Deadpool that I showed you earlier was a bootleg from XINH, and you can see that extremely crazy head right there. And he does have side printing. I have to recommend this figure more than the Heath Ledger Joker or any of those Boba Fett's. It's just too bad that out of all the XINH figures, I just happened to order like one of the more common figures rather than some of the figures that are a bit more rare. But anyway, I'm just going to be building the Superman here, which for some reason does not come with the cape. So that's kind of weird. Don't know why. I have a few extra capes. I'll probably be able to give him one. And this also looks to be a bit more of a custom design. It does not look like Lego released this. Like, of course, if Lego did release this, these would be dual molded legs. But this does not look like a Lego Superman. Also, the face is a bit different, and the hair is the more modern style of Superman hair. So it couldn't even have been like one of the really older ones. Yeah, and the plastic quality on this figure just feels so much better. Because I can move the head much easier. Much more easily, I guess, yeah. The pieces fit together and come apart much easier as well. Let's give this guy a 360. I'm going to have to give him a cape. Oh, this arm isn't plugging in as well. Whatever. It's not too big of a deal. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but this was just an extra. It was in the same bag as Killer Moth. So maybe it's like maybe like a bootleg company released like some sort of like battle pack where you would get a bunch of figures, and those two figures just came together. I don't know. But yeah, that's very, very cool. So I'm actually just gonna open this other Heath Ledger Joker just for fun and see if the quality is any better. So let's see. Yep, the face on this one is messed up even more than the first one. Look at that. There's like, it's really hard to see, but there's so many messed up bits of this face. And the torso printing is a bit, yeah, everything on this figure seems a bit offset. The leg printing is fine, though. The leg printing is actually very good. I'm just going to swap out that arm. Let's hope that this one is better. Yeah, it is better. So, let's see. Maybe the hair's not as stiff. Let's see. Yep, the hair's even stiffer, actually. So, yeah. I'll still build him, and then Killer Moth is just falling over. I'll give Killer Moth a stand, since he has that big gun thing, so. Just bring these guys all forward, as you can see. And, yeah. So, final verdict, I guess. So, out of these bunch, I recommend Killer Moth the most. Just of the quality, it's so much better than the Heath Ledger Joker or any of the previous Boba Fett's that I've opened. The printing on Killer Moth here is also much better than the quality, at least like the quality control. Like this Heath Ledger Joker was very messed up. Let's see if the other face works better. The other face looks a bit better, but still pretty bad. It gets covered up. Whatever. I'll set that guy over there. I think that originally I bought these specific minifigs. Well, Killer Moth I just bought because I really like Killer Moth. And Heath Ledger Joker over here I bought because I did not want to pay the money that you have to pay to get the real one. But I think I'm either going to end up getting the tumbler set so I can get that figure, because I do want the UCS tumbler set. But I think that I'm either going to make a custom or I'm going to just try. The face on this one, I guess it could work, and I would want to make like a green vested Joker, which would work because this guy got completely messed up in terms of the printing. But overall, that's my video. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I'm out.